Hey, my name is Judah Fretz.
My name is Nikayla King.
My name is Darnell Birmingham.
Shanae Sherville.
Santa Graham.
My name is Tenai Bernard.
Micah Crawford.
We're here today to celebrate the release of the new book, Overcoming, that is an anthology of different stories from children all over the Virgin Islands, specifically from St. Thomas and St. John School District, that narrate the stories about how we persevered through the hurricanes and the pandemic of COVID-19.
We started by having workshops with Dr. Philip, and we had students from Shalimali and from Ivana Izorican, and we collaborated, brainstormed, and basically wrote about our experiences dealing with the hurricanes Irma and Maria in 2017, as well as the pandemic COVID-19 in 2020.
Our first session was in March, and we started writing after that. And then the book was like, I finished my chapter around like maybe a month, like later. So I would say in all, maybe like a month and a little over that.
The majority of the kids that came from Penn, we met up someplace in life. We was either in majorettes together, we've been in it since we were like 2 years old. So I knew the kids, so it felt like a normal day sitting down and talking to my friends at an after school function. And even the ones that I didn't know that well, we were able to grow a connection as we were able to sit down, read each other's stories and see where we went through in life, where we were, what we went through in life.
We spoke like regular people, had regular conversations and talked about our experiences, and it was like eye-opening to see how we've all gone through something due to the hurricanes and COVID-19. You know, some of us lost somebody, some of us lost ourselves, some of us became very, alone, and some of us found ourselves.
The process was stressful for me because I didn't start when everyone else started, so I had to kind of come up quick with what I wanted to write. I knew what I wanted to write, but I just had to find a way to get it done quickly because I did have a deadline. So I would say it was stressful. Other than that, when I went to my first book meeting, it was cool. The other children that wrote the book with me, they're cool people. We spoke to each other, shared some good times.
My section of the book is about my experiences during COVID, specifically during COVID, and that time during like coming from 8th grade and like till like high school, and all I went through during that time.
With any sort of writing, there's always a sort of vulnerability because you are letting people and virtually strangers, you're giving them insight into your personal life, into your own dramatic experiences or even the not so dramatic experiences. You're giving them insight into all of that, and it can be very vulnerable and nerve-wracking in a sense, but it, like you mentioned, it was also very cleansing and also very relieving because it gave us an outlet. It gave me personally an outlet to share my story with others and hopefully connect with other people, other teenagers, other people, whether they're in the Virgin Islands or not. It really gave us a chance to share our stories and kind of let other people know that we went through certain things that most people don't.
I talked about how I persevered through my hardships and how I became stronger and wiser through it.
Well, for me, it was challenging remembering the times, but also easy to talk about my experience because it's something that I've done before, and it's something that's been a part of me because when I experienced it, it's something that really stuck with me. So it was kind of easy for me to put my thoughts on paper and have somebody else read it.
Believe it or not, at first I was like excited because during the hurricanes and COVID-19, I used that as motivation to work on my music skills. So to be able to go back in time and recap was really fun in a way.
Some of us talked about our traumatic experiences or how we found peace or how COVID-19 and the hurricanes brought us to be a more open and better person, and how sad or depressing that time was for us also.
If I had to tell somebody to buy this book, the reason would be so they could read everybody's experiences, because I know most of us that graduated in class of 2024, I'm sure that most of us experienced the same things, whether it was positive or negative. We all felt some kind of way due to the fact that our education and major events that could have took place in whether it was our 6th grade year or 8th grade year, we had major events that we could have taken part of and we didn't get to because of the pandemic and the two hurricanes. So I would tell them read it. I would tell them buy the book to just see that they're not alone and other people experience the same thing that they did.
Well, I'll be attending the University of the Virgin Islands, and I'm majoring in hospitality and tourism.
I will be attending Florida Southern College in Tampa, Florida, to major in marine biology and minor in environmental science.
I will be attending Berklee College of Music next week, studying music performance in Berklee College in Boston, Massachusetts.
I am going to attend the University of the Virgin Islands in the fall. I will be majoring in communications.
I'm a freshman at the University of the Virgin Islands, and I plan to study there for 3 years and then complete a second degree at the University of Florida for my degree in chemical engineering.
I'll be attending the University of the Virgin Islands in the fall, and I'll be majoring in civil engineering.
Right now, I'm attending the University of the Virgin Islands. I'm studying political science. After college, I intend to either go to graduate school and get my master's in public administration or law school and pursue a career in law.